this episode. So today, hi babes, today I want to talk about something that I feel like doesn't get talked about very often, and when it does, people kind of tend to ignore it a little bit. Like, I've posted a couple of things on my Instagram about mental health awareness and anxiety, depression, things like that, and those posts tend to do the worst, and that honestly really bothers me because this is something that needs to be talked about and needs to be heard. So going into 2023, I'm really going to try to focus on adding these topics into my social media platforms a little bit more because I do have personal experience with it myself. So I want to share some of that experience with all of you and things that have helped me. And I was diagnosed with anxiety a few years back, and I'm not going to get really too much into the nitty-gritty details about my situation in this video, but I will kind of just give you a little synopsis of it. I ended up in the hospital a couple times, full-blown panic attacks. I went to therapy. I was prescribed medications. I was really at a loss because it was something that I had never experienced before, and it was really affecting my life. It was affecting my relationships. It was affecting my job. It was just to the point where I knew I had to get it under control because everything was just spiraling, and I could not go on living like that, and I could not go on feeling the way that I felt. If you've ever had a panic attack, it's one of the scariest, worst feelings that I would not wish upon anyone. I did lots of research on different ways that I could cope with this, different ways that I could overcome this, different ways that I could get myself out of a panic or anxiety attack. So I'm going to share some of that with you today. Now, I am by no means a certified, licensed psychologist, therapist, none of that. I'm just speaking on my own personal experience, things that I've tried that helped me that might be able to help you or someone that you know. So here are 7 ways that you can help stop an anxiety or panic attack. The first way, I came across this song. It is called Weightless by Marconi Union. There are 2 versions of it. There's one that's like a couple minutes, and then there is another 10-hour version. Highly recommend the 10-hour version. I have the 10-hour version, and this song has been scientifically proven, there have been studies on it, scientifically proven to help reduce anxiety by 75%. I will drop it, I will try to link it in the description, but you can get it on Apple Music, Spotify, you can find it pretty much anywhere. Now, number 2 might be a given. Exercise, going outside for a walk, going to the gym, doing some sort of exercise, yoga or something like that helps you expel that energy into something else instead of it becoming anxiety. When I started to exercise, my anxiety really started to lessen, and it was a really big turning point for me because I thought that nothing was ever going to help me and nothing was going to change the way that I felt. But when I was starting to exercise and go to the gym and really burn some of that energy out, it helped me tremendously. Number 3, if you do have anxiety and you've gone to therapy or you've talked to people or you've done your own research, you probably have heard about grounding techniques. There's one that's really popular. It's the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 technique. 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, 1 thing you can taste. So I always have to write it down because I can't remember exactly all the steps, but that is something that can help you when you are having that experience. It's almost like an out-of-body experience when you feel like everything is going wrong and something is wrong, but you can't pinpoint what is wrong, but your body is going into that fight or flight mode. So something else that would help me, ice packs always helps me. It's my go-to thing. It's something that I continue to do whenever I start to feel that. I get an ice pack. I don't even put a towel on. I literally just stick it onto my skin, and it helps calm me down. Number 5, a friend of mine told me about this, and I have actually tried it a couple times and it has actually worked. So if you have lemons, or if you want to get lemons and have them just in case, biting into a lemon, the sour taste in your mouth can help distract your mind. I've done it before. It's helped do what you will with that information, but it's just, it's another technique. Okay, number 6, deep breathing has also helped me tremendously. Deep breathing techniques. So basically, you can put your hands over your chest and your stomach, diaphragm. You don't have to, but you really just want to take a deep breath through the nose, hold it for a couple seconds, exhale through the mouth. Keep doing that slowly because that will lower your heart rates. Number 7, the last thing that I'm going to talk about that I feel everyone at some point in their life should do, whether you have anxiety or not, whether you have depression, whether you think you have something going on with you or you think everything is fine, therapy. It is okay to go to therapy. It is okay to go and talk to someone. It is okay. There's this whole stigma about going to therapy and talking to someone, talking to a psychiatrist, talking to a psychologist, that has like this bad aura around it. And I'm telling you, everyone needs to talk to someone at one point in their life. I don't care what you say. At one point or another, you need to go and talk to someone. Sometimes you really just need that outside perspective. You need an unbiased opinion. You need to just talk to someone that doesn't know anything about your life, anything about the people in your life, anything about you. And that's it. It's okay. You are not less of a person because you go to therapy. Those are my 7 ways to help stop anxiety. I have done each and every one of them. I will say I was in therapy. I was going weekly at one point. And then as I started to progress and I started to get better and I was able to start coping with it better, we did lessen it to once every other week, and then it was once a month, and then I kind of just fizzled out from there until whenever I need it. And I haven't been in a while, I will be honest, but we moved to Chicago and I haven't really found anyone here yet. If you do have any other ways that have helped you get through an anxiety or panic attack, or if you want to talk, anything, let me know. You don't have to drop it in the comments, but you can DM me at my Instagram, which is at Bree's Wanderlust, because sometimes, again, we all just need someone to talk to. I know the holidays can be really, really rough, especially my flying partners. This week has been really, really rough, I know, and mental health around this time of year, you guys, is something that we really need to prioritize, and I hope you all are doing well. I really, really do. If you need to talk, I'm here. Again, you can DM me on my Instagram, or you can even send me an email at the email in my YouTube, which I'll also drop below. But thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you all had a happy and safe holiday, and I will catch you on the next vlog.